So you guys know at this point, right? The Colorado Buffaloes, they got their asses whooped by the Oregon Ducks, and Oregon head coach Dan Lanning, he said that Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes are fighting for clicks, and the Oregon Ducks are fighting for wins. So before we dive into this topic, do me a favor, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Reggie.
Rooted in substance, not flash. Rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our pads. You talk with your helmet, right? Every moment. The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks, we're fighting for wins. There's a difference, right? There's a difference, right? This game ain't gonna be played in Hollywood, it's gonna be played on the grass, right? It's gonna be played on the grass. Let's go.
So I was listening to Joel Klatt of Fox Sports, and he made some very, very interesting points that I want you guys to take a quick listen to.
Because now we get into the Dan Lanning stuff. And that's really what more of Saturday was about from this matchup, is what went on around the game and before the game. And let's be honest, it's not like Colorado State, where there was so much leading up to the game. There was almost nothing leading up to the game in this one. And yet Lanning was confident enough, and rightly so, in his team, that when offered the opportunity to have the network television cameras in his locker room pregame, he said, "Oh, absolutely. Come on in." And why? Because he had a pre-planned, pointed message for Colorado. And his line was, "They're fighting for clicks. We're fighting for wins." And everybody was like, "Yeah, we love it." And by the way, so similar to Ryan Day. If you're an Oregon fan, if you're an Oregon player, then you're in. He's speaking to you. He's speaking life into your veins. You love it. You love it. And on the outside, you could be thinking to yourself, that's interesting. Why would he invite the cameras in to see the speech unless he also wanted the attention for what he was about to say? But I digress. I think it brings up two other main points, and these are the 2 points that I want to focus on really quickly. Let me start with the point that there are a lot of people out there, whether they are opposing fans, maybe some in the media, but more specifically coaches around America, that do not like what's going on at Colorado. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. You can feel it. You can sense it. That's the emotion that we saw in the pregame speech. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the attention that they've gotten. In their mind, they're like, for what? For what? They don't like the eyeballs. They don't like the fact that so many people have watched that. They don't like the fact that 60 Minutes was in Boulder. They don't like the fact that the Pat McAfee show was in Boulder and First Take was in Boulder. And now this week, Undisputed is going to Boulder. And Big Noon Kickoff is going back to Boulder for the third time. They don't like it at all. They want it to end. And in his mind, he was ending it. They were going to go out there on Saturday and embarrass Colorado. That was the entire goal. The entire goal was to embarrass Colorado. It was to embarrass Deion Sanders. It was rehearsed. All of it. They don't like it. And there's a lot of coaches like that. And Deion's right. There is going to be a target on his back. And he's right. They don't like it because of Deion. They don't like that everybody in America wants to see what's going on at Colorado. But here's the thing that they don't realize. They won't end it just by beating him. You beat him into the ground by the 11-minute mark of the first quarter. It was 13-0. You were going for a fake punt. Colorado was not going to win that game, and everybody knew it after the first two series of the game. Everyone Everyone. And guess what? Still might be the top rated game of the day. It's not going to stop. People want to see what's going on because Deion Sanders is a sporting icon in this country. They want, like, this has never been done before, the way that he's done it. The interest level is off the charts. And so if Dan Lanning is wondering, hey, are all the people still watching out there? I hope they're watching out there. They were watching, Dan. Don't worry. Your point is well received. We get it. You don't like what's going on at Colorado. And you know what? You proved your point. You embarrassed them out there. You did. You did.
So you guys just heard what Joel Klatt had to say, and I completely agree with him, man. The hype for Deion Sanders at Colorado, it's not going to stop just because, you know, they lost one game. The reality is Deion Sanders, he's the GOAT, right? And people are interested in this Colorado situation, especially after him leaving Jackson State to go to Colorado, right? Now, I believe, and I've said this before, but I'm going to continue to say it, I believe this boils down to jealousy, right? Dan Lanning, Jay Norvell, Matt Rule, whoever the coach is, listen, they're looking at Deion Sanders and they're saying, why is he getting all of this attention? Why? For what? What has he done? Right? And they're upset about that. They're upset that they're not getting the attention that Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes are getting. So I think moving forward, we're going to continue to see coaches come out and call Deion Sanders out, call his team out, and say outrageous things in some pathetic attempt to get clicks and to drive ratings, right? So, like I said, man, we're going to continue to cover Deion Sanders. They did start the season 3-0, but unfortunately they did lose to Oregon. And it's looking like they probably will lose to USC this weekend, but we'll see how that game goes. I'm not counting them out, but I got to be honest with you guys. The way Colorado looked against Oregon, it's going to be a tough game for them to beat USC. So what I want from you guys is to let me know your thoughts on what Joel Klatt had to say. And listen, man, I will catch you guys on the next one. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.
Fuck school, cool kids wasn't cool to me. They never really liked me. Being hated isn't new to me, but I get it, cause when you're winning, they isn't. Jealousy has no ending, so pray the Lord forgive them. Every day I gotta thank him for the blessings. Rumors about my life, will I ever address them? I don't know. Worry about your kicks, my nigga, and what are those? Yeah, we don't know. Music nowadays, man, y'all gotta be kidding me. Lyrics was whack, gave him an A for his energy. You tried, my nigga, I would tell you keep it up. But the way my shit soundin', I can't see you keeping up. I'm the new leader of the new niggas. Says a lot about you if you ain't fucking with us. So go on and ask them who the greatest is. And you can keep your 2 cents if you ain't paying the bills. It's real. Got the pen and paper in my hands. Decisions. Will I change the game all on my own? Who knows? Who knows? The story is untold. The story is untold. Fuck the closure when it comes to my women. If it's over, then it's over. I'm glad that we in it. She coming back when she see how I'm living. She played games with a nigga, but now that I'm winning, she doing everything I say with no questions asked. I'm sucking on the titties while I'm grabbing the ass. I used to daydream about her back when I was in class. So you know that when I fucked, I came fast and laughed. I'm doing me now, bigger rings for the team now. Trying to tie me down fast, tell her slow it down. Baby girl wanna sit and play house, so I sat her on the couch and put this thing in her mouth. How the flow so north, but he raised in the south. Got my family tripping cause they can't figure it out. I can't wait no more, man, the time is now. On my mama, I'ma make her proud. The story is unwritten.
With the first
Got the pen and paper in my hands. Decisions.
the Cleveland
Will I change the game all on my own?
LeBron James.
Who knows? The story
sacrificed a lot